My name is Amy Dressen, and I'm going to be presenting how you can implement a barcode inventory system at the Clinique of Plastic Surgery, your practice. Now, retail inventory in your practice makes up a large part. My name is Amy Dressen, and I'm going to be presenting of your patient satisfaction. Patients rely on take-home products to sustain the services performed by the medical staff. The current retail inventory does not have a proper tracking system, and this has led to monetary loss and patient retention issues. So proper inventory tracking is imperative to measuring the success of the practice. Therefore, I'm proposing a barcoded inventory system that plugs into your existing patient care software program. In this presentation, I'm going to go over the current inefficiencies in your inventory system, the new system, how that system works, the process, the benefits and risk of the system, and how you are going to easily implement the system. Your current inventory inefficiencies include a lot of things that affect your profits and patient retention. I took some time to speak with your staff so that I could better understand where the issues started and how they were affecting the productivity of your practice. First, I like to call it the checkout mix-up. This starts at the front desk with your receptionist, Jessica. Jessica performs all of the checking in and out of the retail products in the business. She explained to me how difficult it is to locate the products when she is trying to create an invoice. Your system has 98 products, and the only way those products are identified is by the product name. So she has to scroll through a list of 98 products to be able to find the right product to put into the invoice so that the client can purchase it. She explained to me that this can be a really lengthy process. And when the practice is busy, often it's very easy to choose the wrong product. Now, your products range in price from $34 to $90 to $265 in your practice. So as you can see, choosing the wrong product can really create not only profitability issues, but also inventory tracking issues for the practice. The next issue is your out of stock issue, and that is something I spoke to your medical esthetician, Nadina, about. She is the person who sells the products. She explains to me how frustrating it can be when she wants to go sell a product and the product is not available. So the inventory, if it is not manually checked every day, it is unknown if products are running low or no longer in stock. So often she has to send her patients to your competition or practices that are nearby that do have the product in stock so that they may purchase them. The receiving process of a product, if a patient wants to wait, is 2 weeks. This not only is an inconvenience for your patients, but also really poses a threat to retaining the business of your clients. The next person I spoke to was your spa manager, Kathleen, and she is the person who's in charge of taking all the inventory and making sure that profits are high in that department of your business. Now, she elaborated on the issue of missing products. It is often that she goes to manually take inventory and products that were received are no longer there and they weren't sold to your patients. So she is spending hours trying to find where these products went, tracking them manually. She told me that it can take 3 to 4 hours to manually check inventory, and she has to do this several times a week, taking up to 12 hours a week just working on inventory. This is clearly a waste of employee talent. She should be spending her time trying to gain new patients and not spending it on taking inventory. Now, as you can see, this is what barcoding labels might look like on a product, and Kathleen would simply have to look at the reports that would be printed by the new inventory system to make sure that inventory is there and it will properly track all of the incoming and outgoing inventory. Now, how is this going to improve your current situation? Why is this barcoding system going to help these issues? Well, let me tell you, it's going to eliminate these issues. First, with the scanning system. Jessica at the front desk or the receptionist will have a barcode scanner that will scan the labels on the products, and this will automatically populate the product name into the invoice. She will no longer spend time searching for a product. All she will have to do is scan that product in and will also populate the accurate cost and description of the product. When she closes that invoice, that product will automatically be deducted from your inventory. There will be no more issue of entering wrong products into invoices. Reorder alerts. This is going to be huge for Nadina and out-of-stock products. She will no longer go to find a product that is no longer on the shelf. Reorder levels will be set into the new inventory software system. And when products are received, they will be scanned into the system for an accurate count. Now you will set reordering numbers on all your products. I suggest you do this by looking at your best-selling products and your slower-selling products. Your best-selling products may have a reorder level of 5 or 10, meaning when that inventory in stock gets to 5 or 10, it's going to prompt you with an alert on your screen that that product needs to be ordered stat. Now your slower-selling inventory, you can set at a level of a 1 or 2. The new system will not only ensure that the patient is never left unable to purchase the product, but will also eliminate any products that are unnecessarily ordered. This will not only increase patient retention and happiness, but will avoid having inventory that sits on the shelf that does not sell. Now, Kathleen will have an entire reporting process in her new software system. The reports will include current inventory, but will also have detailed reports like best-selling inventory, who purchased the inventory, when that inventory was purchased, and she can use all of these reports to properly track profitability in her department of the practice. She will have more time to promote new business and focus on bringing new patients to your practice. Now I know what you're thinking. This must be really expensive. Why haven't we implemented it before? It must cost a fortune. Well, I have great news. It's actually very affordable, and the system only really needs 3 additional components to work. Those components include barcode scanners. You will need 2 of those. I suggest you place one at the front desk for Jessica to use when she's checking out products and the invoices, and then one of them in the inventory room so that someone can scan in the products when they are received from the vendor. The barcode scanners are wireless, so you don't have to worry about messy wires or there needing to be a plug connection near where they're located, and they're only $42.99 each. You will also need a Dymo label maker. You'll only need one of those. This is going to print the barcode labels to be attached to the products. The label maker is only $64.99, and the software comes with the label maker, so it's not an additional cost at all. The label maker will directly plug into the computer, and it already will work with the software program that you guys are currently using. And the last will be the software add-on inventory system. Now this system is already available through the software platform that you're currently using. It's just not being utilized. So it simply has to be activated and you'll be able to use this software. Now the total cost of this system is $150.97. A very little cost for a big benefit. I know you're wondering how it works. Is it going to be lengthy? How are we going to implement this? It just sounds like a really involved process. Well, it's not. It's really just a four-step process, and I've already wrote everything out for you that you need to know. The process starts with the receiving process. This is where one of the employees will receive the inventory. The add-on system will have individual areas to put vendor information as well as product information. So when the products are received, unpacked, and counted, all that will need to be done is the scanning of the packing slip into the new system. This information will automatically populate so that there is no room for error. The second step of the process will be the labeling process. Barcode labels will need to be printed for the received products. The system will only print enough labels for what was received, and an employee will simply have to attach these to the products. Once they are attached, you will scan these products in as sellable inventory. Third, the scanning process. When products are ready to be sold, the seller can simply scan the barcoded product directly into the invoice. When the invoice is closed, that product will deduct from the in-stock inventory number. The reordering process, which is going to be so easy because you will have reorder levels already set up in the system. So all that will need to be done is to pay attention to the alerts that the system will prompt you to order the products. You will no longer have to count inventory every day to make sure that items are in stock. Yes, with any system, there are going to be risks, but the risks are so small with this system because you currently have no inventory system in place. Any inventory system would be better, but this inventory system is great because it takes little effort and you already have most of the materials to make it work. Some of the risks would be an additional cost. I explained to you the materials that are needed to implement this system. Very little. Also, you'll need to train the employees on the new system and create a manual for how the system works. Next, there's obviously possible IT issues which may lead to additional costs, but this is also very low possibility. Now, your benefits, those are great, and there are many of them. First, accurate tracking of incoming and outgoing inventory. All the inventory that comes into the practice and leaves the practice will be tracked through the scanning process. The Easy Scan system for checking out inventory will ensure that no product is put in incorrectly. Automatic population of product details and the price of the product will make sure that products are being checked out at the accurate price and that profits aren't being reduced. The reorder levels that alert when in-stock inventory is low will also make sure that product is always available for patients to purchase and that you are not unnecessarily buying any products. And the reports that give you details like who purchased the inventory, in-stock levels, and daily reports on sold products will help the manager really investigate what inventory is needed and if profits are actually being made off your retail inventory. Now, the profits will also increase because there will be no missing inventory. Your inventory will be heavily monitored by the scanning system. Receiving and outgoing will all be scanned in so that employees know that there is no room for error in this process. Now, I recommend that you implement this process immediately. It doesn't take much to implement it. All you need to do is train your employees on the new program. Write a manual so they have something to refer to. You'll need to enter all of the product and vendor information into the system. Now, this may take a little time, but it's a little time for a really big benefit in the end, and you'll only have to do this one time. I propose you also use the same product numbers as the vendor so that your reordering process is very quick. The system will automatically populate the barcodes, and all you do is print those labels and attach them to the products. Now, after all the products are input and labeled, there are no more steps involved. And all you'll need to do is make sure that you run automatic software upgrades every 6 months. Do not go another day letting your money walk out the door. Inventory is a large part of your practice, and it really needs to be monitored. Right now, all of that money is sitting there, and you're letting it go out the door every time you lose a product or a patient is not able to purchase a product because it's not in stock. Manage that now with this easy system. Thank you.